2025, I will scale my business to $1 million per month, and I'm documenting the journey daily right here on YouTube. But I realize that's quite a bold claim to make as a homeschooled high school dropout with no diploma and no GED. For reference, I scaled my business to over $1 million in 2024. As for today, things got a little interesting. Honestly, didn't even know that we made this much until, but that's on us.
I don't know where Cam is.
Cam has officially been lost.
Okay, today, the day that I'm filming this video is New Year's Eve. Will a lot of work get done? I'm not sure. We'll see. Gonna go to a coffee shop, obviously. Work on a couple things. I have a couple systems that I need to build going into the new year and plan out fulfillment for the 3 new clients that we brought in yesterday. That much closer to $1 million a month. All right, so this is a financial report from our accountant in the month of November 2024. Total revenue, $152.8 thousand. Honestly, didn't even know that we made this much until our accountant just reported that to us. Well, let's get it. Let's see what the verse of the day is. Verse of the day. Now, if anyone is enfolded into Christ, he has become an entirely new person. All that has been related to the old order has vanished. Behold, everything is fresh and new. Basically, what we want to do with this call is just get to know you and your situation a little bit more. It's not obviously like a hard sales call or anything. With our agency, we only want to work with people that we know for sure we can go and help, and we can go and add value and revenue to their business. Just in the beginning of the call, we just want to jump in and dive into your business, what your offer looks like, what your goals are with it, and what scaling looks like to you, so that we can better understand you and your business, and then we'll go from there. Sound good?
Yes, that sounds great, thanks.
I looked into your stuff a little bit as well before the call. You're a ghostwriter, you run a ghostwriting agency. Could you tell me a little bit more about that, what your offer looks like and how you've scaled it?
Yeah, so
obviously we'd be working with you on going and ideating for the videos that you're creating to go best, bring clients to your agency, and then we would guide you with the execution of that based on your location, based on your environment. So whether that's a FaceTime call or Zoom call to go and set up your environment to best capture as far as audio and visuals, and then we would take that footage, just send it over our way, and then we would go and process all that footage, take care of all of the post-production, thumbnail, title, tags, description, and everything, and then we would go and also track the results that are coming from the YouTube videos. So at the end of the month, you'd have a report based on how the video's not just performing, but also converting. Yeah, Presley, if you want to jump into that a little bit and showcase.
Yeah, I was going to show the Airtable system as the demo. So with our pricing for you, it would be $8K a month flat for everything we just went over. If you wanted to include filming, that would look different. Okay, how many videos? Like, what are the exact deliverables? Like, how many videos? 4 videos a month. Okay, interesting.
Obviously, with that, we're going to have a tracking system in there so that you can go and see how many calls you're booking from the videos. They're going to be tracked to the YouTube videos so that we can go and attribute that at the end of the month.
If you can just send me any case study, stuff like that, I'll keep that in mind.
Is that price point maybe not something you're expecting, or is there something that was unclear?
The price point is fine. The thing is, I don't see anything I already don't have systems for, because just to being honest, I already have a really good editor, I already have a content engine for myself, but at the same time, I'm sure there's stuff I don't know. What would be most compelling for me is some sort of coaching or done with you thing, because I do recognize that you have knowledge that I don't have.
To give you a little bit of a better understanding as far as what differentiates us from the rest of the market, the way that YouTube works is each video has the opportunity of being a VSL. Now the issue is if you treat it solely like a VSL, people will know that they're being sold to, and then that will cause them to want to click off the video and not want to buy, because no one wants to watch a video where they know they're being sold to intentionally, especially when they're kind of looking in an entertaining manner, right? So to the other side of that, you have viral videos, right? And these are videos that go and perform. So there's a couple different types of viral videos. There's mega viral videos, which is more of an entertainment. The niche is massive and it's not very specific, like Mr. Beast style videos. And then you also have niche virality too, which is within your niche where you're going viral within people that are going to care about what you're doing. So great example of this is with me, I had my first YouTube video that was a niche viral video. So 374,000 views. I started a content agency from zero to prove it's not luck. That is an example of a video that went niche viral, because that is talking to content agency owners, and that's why there was success within that YouTube video, because it was partially a VSL and partially entertainment and talking to the right people. So our skill set is going to be to go and take a VSL style format video and mix it with a viral format within your niche, so that you can take people that could be interested in ghostwriting, people that don't know it exists but will at some point need it, and then people that are also interested in ghostwriting and use YouTube to then go and convert them into paying clients.
I mean, honestly, like I'm sold in your experience. It is compelling, and I do appreciate you laying it out. I would say for me, what's most immediately compelling for me is some sort of done with you offer or coaching.
With consulting, we make that pretty dynamic. We don't have like a built out like, oh, here's your schedule of a coaching call every single day type of thing. We start at one call a week, and if we end up needing more, then we go more. The goal here isn't necessarily about how many calls, it's more about getting to the outcome of what you're looking for. So whatever it takes to go and achieve that is the forefront focus. So it ends up being more front loaded as far as like, say a 3-month time span of calls. Month 1 might be way more than month 3 because of that initial knowledge transfer that has to happen in the beginning.
What is the pricing for this what do you offer?
We would just do a flat $10K for the 3 months.
Okay. Honestly, I would probably want to start in February.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Great.
Thank you for your time.
I say good as far as the way we structured it. The problem is he had us on the defensive because he didn't go through any of our case studies, so that we basically spent like half the call justifying and explaining rather than like being in the offensive. That was like the main issue in my defense. Like that was like a pre-sales call process issue, like more so than the actual sales call itself. It's just like we didn't set.
But that also
properly.
needs to, we need to obviously have that expectation, right? If someone's being referred to us versus booking a call with us, obviously there's a disconnect. But obviously he's booking a call on the calendar because he has a desired outcome, right? So, with that, I think we should have closed that. But the issue is he felt that there was a disconnect in what was being communicated with him. So when you ran through like the editor system, I was like, bro, what are we doing right now? Like we should not be running through this, because he does not care about that at all. And
I realized that after the fact, but it took him going through that. Like he wasn't clearly communicating what he was looking for. It's like, oh, can I like?
But that's
take your
on
system
us.
for getting at videos? Yeah,
we have to go and probe better, right? So, clearly what he was interested in is, like the AI and everything and how we're going and writing videos with AI, because if he's like, he did communicate it where he said, I want to be making 20 videos a month, right? Clearly, he knows that he can't go and output 20 videos a month.
But also the editor system is part of that.
Yeah, but he doesn't care about that. Well, that's something that'll be figured out, right? He's not thinking about that.
I see your point, but at the time it seemed relevant because it's like, oh, if you're scripting 20 videos a month.
Which obviously you're thinking that way, but you have to realize that the intention of why he's on the call in the first place, right? He wants our knowledge. Editing a video is not our knowledge. Like the system, yeah, that's our knowledge to a degree, but our edge is our ability to go and package videos. So that's his disconnect. He doesn't know how to go and package his videos. So he needs help with the packaging. He needs a system for packaging. Where he is and where he wants to be, the bridge is packaging, not an editor system. And that's how it's going to be for most people. Like the editor system.
But to be fair, part of it is content production. Like he did. I'm not saying this to like justify or defend myself. It's just like he did communicate. It's like, oh, if you're going to get 20 videos out a month, it's like my thought process is somebody that like runs the behind the scenes. Like, oh, you're going to need a system.
But that's assumed. That's assumed, right? Because if we're running an agency at the level we're running, then obviously we have a system.
Right. I just thought that would be the demonstrative purpose of me going through Airtable is just to show them like, oh.
Which I don't think is a bad thing if they inquire about that specifically, but the context.
No, he didn't ask about it. It's true. I kind of just brought it up. Yeah.
He is asking a question, but it's masked as a broad question. So it's like, okay, I understand what you're asking, but let's go a little bit deeper. And what is it exactly that you're looking for help with, right? For example, when I do the breakdown of how we're going and matching, virality with a VSL, like that is speaking to his problem. For example, like this was one of our clients, Mason. I look up copywriting, Mason pops up, Mason pops up.
I was thinking about that.
Like that speaks way more volumes than showing an Airtable system. Because then it's like, oh, like they're actually good at what they do. You can literally just see it. It's important to visualize the wow, not the how, of our edge. Our edge isn't our fulfillment system. That's an internal edge. That's not an external edge. right? The external edge, your scripting abilities, your packaging abilities, your abilities to go and use AI systems, your abilities to go and rank videos. Like that's all the edge. Because think about it, right? The whole point of a YouTube video is to funnel people into the video and then have them go follow through with an outcome, right? So the edge is everything related to making that process more efficient, which is not editing. And it's like also like he's an agency owner, not an info product owner. And how you speak to him is different than an info product owner.
This is also like part of like why I definitely want to like invest in branding as well. Like again, little things like that when it's just like so evidently clear what we offer, what we do. Case studies are just like put on blast. They can see actual examples of videos we've gotten done. We can like advertise on our website like how we ranked for search terms and stuff like that. We can have like a visual for that. I think that'll play a big part as well.
Some good notes from that call and some good things that we can go and improve with. Appreciate you taking the time for that.
Just been spending the last like hour and a half trying to get this YouTube video out, working with Chris on the intro. Just completely reshot the intro today because I realized that I tell everyone else to go get a pair of bowls, and then when it comes time throwing mine on the table, I didn't do it in the first intro, so I was like, I gotta do it the second intro. So $1 million months, here we come.
So honestly, not the most productive day, but that's okay. It's New Year's Eve and I got some filming done. I'm waiting on Chris to send over this intro so I can post video 1. In the meantime, I'm gonna go up and have some steaks.
She's fire burning on the dance floor. That little short is fire burning on the dance floor. She's fire burning.
Get left on this export.
Fire. How do you feel about it?
Feel great, especially that new intro, just to set the stakes and kind of just like set the tone for the whole thing. I feel like it makes more sense.
Yeah, I was like, I definitely didn't drag my balls across the table enough in the first one. I was like, I gotta do it in the second.
2025, I'm gonna scale my business to $1 million per month, and I'm gonna document.
Can you just render out just the beginning right into the first clip and then just like take an export from there so that I can go look at that?
All right, I'll send it over right now.
Thank you, sir. Sweet. Okay, so Chris just sent me the final revision of the first video. 25 minutes till the new year EST, so like an hour and 25 for me. I got it uploaded. I got to go take care of all the title and thumbnail and everything. And then we're going to do a little bit of pre-gaming and posting of YouTube videos, and then we're going to
Turn up the radio, blast your stereo.
We're live.
Feels good being live.
We're so live.
Crazy because we're a
Most
YouTube
live.
agency, but you think
almost
we're
missed.
stressing about optimizing for posting time? I don't think so.
It is 7 minutes before the new year on Eastern time zone. I just had a shot of vodka and we're live. We're late for our reservation. Going to drop this off at my room and then see what happens after that. Presley, are you making children tonight to celebrate the new year?
No.
Don't tell me this is going in a YouTube video.
That's up to Chris.
That's wild.
They made this just for Ben Vega. The New Year's Eve special menu. No way you just tapped it on the table like it was a shot.
This guy's gonna hit a middle month in 2025 at
I'm probably gonna do it in 3 months. I'm gonna do it in 3 months.
23 years old. A toast to the new year, to great success, to great friends, to living, to life, to the enjoyment of God. God bless. Thank you, Jesus Christ. We come together.
Agree. Couldn't agree more.
And we have a great year.
We're gonna hit $1 million a month, and it's probably gonna happen a lot sooner than I think. This is how much we have to do per day to do $1 million a month. It's only 33 grand a day. That's doable.
I don't know where Cam is. Where's Cam?
I don't know.
This is the end of the YouTube video. Cam has officially been lost.
Let's take it back to a time when we were so much in love.